Yo guys, you're now tuned in to 023Chats podcast with Zach Naylor, David Maps and Cartel Derek.
Somewhere got bombed, bro, and they didn't get no mainstream attention.
That probably happens. Yemen gets bombed
every other day, yeah.
And no one mentions it.
Nah, but peak though, it was peak, and it was somewhere that's not been bombed before or something. What, are you charging?
Can you bomb someone that you've bombed before?
Oh, light, man.
It's like a virgin area.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a new tag.
Look for a new virgin area just to bomb the fuck out of it.
Need to test these bombs somehow, boy.
Yeah. We're back, boy. Episode...
Just spilt drink on me, fam.
18?
Is it 18 or 17? Alright, cool. We released...
We're on an episode.
14.
I can't tell.
The episode.
Get
I don't know
that.
which one.
17.
17, yeah. Okay.
17. If it's 18, fucking no. But anyway, episode 17, we're back. We're gonna do the introductions again. You get me?
I wondered why you was talking over your show.
Because obviously, you know, like, I'm thinking of the people that would listen to this without actually watching us, you know what I'm saying? But when my voice comes closer.
Oh my god!
Like he's in the mic.
You know them one, bruv. You know them one.
Just do the nice voice. Hello everyone out there.
That one there. You get me? So let's just do the introduction and start from you.
Okay. Yo, this is your Dstackz, aka D Money, aka D Trap. The man himself, Dstackz. Trust me. Come on, smoking the party out now.
Dstackz knew that we were do this intro there.
Chill, cuz, chill. Bro, I can't lie, I just thought about it that last 15 seconds. I knew the question was coming, so I just thought, be ready.
Yeah.
Freestyle.
Come on.
That's why you do this, isn't it? Go on.
Zach, Ports was very platinum own engineer. The best.
The laugh.
It's like you think he ain't the best, like, you're just saying it anyway. Like.
Is that the best?
Say it with confidence.
You know,
I was saying it with
It's
confidence.
the best.
I was laughing because I've got some haters out there.
Back again. So, wait.
Yo. Cartel Derek. The man in the scandal.
Oh,
The man is the scandal.
He is the scandal.
He is the scandal. This man is the
The
scandal.
hashish dealer.
hashish it.
Yeah, the hashish dealer.
The hashish dealer. You know. Yeah, man.
So run my man's money.
Come get the hashish.
He's probably watching, innit?
Yeah.
He's there for
Of course
watching. Trust me,
Yeah,
bro.
I hope
Stop
you're enjoying
adding,
the
stop
podcast. This
following.
is especially for
Don't
you.
like my photos.
Keep watching to the end because we're going to say something about you.
Don't like my photos.
It's too much, innit? It's like, he's out there. He's out there.
He's out there, man.
So did Oscar, innit? We both told him that he was a fucking nonce and that he shouldn't be fucking sending money to little girls anyway, and he hasn't bothered texting us or messaging us.
He ain't tried to add you back.
Nah, because them times there, she was, yeah, come on.
Really? You listened to someone in the end.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it will ever stop?
He didn't listen, he
I
ignored.
doubt it. I doubt
He
it.
must still
He
acting
must
down.
be so bored. He wakes up in the morning
He's got to be
thinking about
active,
it.
fam.
Yeah, there must be some days he just forgets about it, then one day he just remembers again, and then he just
He just clicks in the head
clicks
like
in his
my
head and
money.
start moving tap again.
Tell us what is going on. Just let us know how you feel.
Trust me.
Yeah, we can move on from this. Anyway,
There might be someone I can forward to
I just
you.
feel like if you've got the
some
peace to
counselling.
be sending to chicks like that anyway, surely you're going to take
It's not about the bread.
Isn't it?
It's not about the bread though.
Oh, I see. It's about the fact that fucking didn't turn up.
It's not about a
He
bread.
got done
Well,
at
that's what money's for, though.
Nah, but he's just doing the long thing.
That's all it's for, really.
She just finessed.
I don't even talk about pastas, but they do the same thing, bro.
I can see Derek's little head just fucking suddenly exploding emojis.
I don't want to talk about pasta, but I don't want to give him any more minutes than he should do. He's already taking minutes anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So what are you saying about
So,
that?
huh?
What are you saying?
Nah, I just think they're contradictory motherfuckers sometimes, man.
Mm.
Selling dreams. What was we saying earlier?
Oh,
What were we talking about? What were we talking about in particular earlier?
The pastor being the Jesus in the church.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they become more, they God themselves.
Yeah, people worship him, but more than they worship them.
It's a bit
Let's
crazy.
make a point. He's dead as a pastor.
Yeah.
Who?
Man.
Oh, you're done. So what are you
No,
saying?
it's not that.
For me, yeah. Well, me, it's one of those things where I think I'm not even in there anyway. Like,
Nah.
I don't.
What sort of character is your old man then?
He's calm.
Is he a con
It's
man?
alright.
Nah, that ain't no comment.
Or is he like is he a God-fearing
Yeah, he just generally just does
thing, yeah.
that. He just does his thing. He doesn't try and get more like get peace or he just does his own thing.
Yeah.
But I think that's one thing I can say about his dad. Like,
Yeah.
he's just doing that because he wants to do that.
Yeah.
He doesn't expect that to be. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you think the ones that do take advantage or are trying to make themselves, do you think they fully believe that they are? Do you think they know what they're up to?
I think they know what they're up to.
Yeah.
I
They
think
know
the
what they're up
biggest manipulators are very good,
Yeah.
bro. These people are very,
They're
very
good.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
Like we got Passion Javins in.
Yeah.
That guy, have you heard when he's praying and them things there, bro? He's joke man, fam.
But they did a song.
He's joking.
Did you hear the
He's,
song?
like, he's praying, innit?
Which one?
He's talking about
That's
burning
all the
money,
time.
doing
With the
this.
ghetto.
Like he's joke man.
Yeah,
fam.
there's
He's talking
so
about
many-
donkeys and things like
for
that.
his church.
Imagine.
He's talking
saying twabba, like a
in Shona, yeah, he's talking in my language,
Yeah.
but to like a British congregation. So he could be speaking the bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't know what he's talking about, and they think
But it just sounds good.
he's
And he's
he's
just
the man of God.
confident.
Imagine, he's crazy, bro. He's got bare peas now.
Fuck's sake. And how do you get peas?
Yeah,
You get
cuz.
sponsored or TV or what? People
You-
give it to
like-
like donations in it.
Most of them,
People do give
they
donations.
charge them, innit? Like you can, like I know, what's his name? I think Makandiwa or something. One of the other prophets in Zen. He's got like a hotel or something where he charges people to come. Like you go there and you stay, and then he'll give you like, let's say 10 minutes, and you get a prayer with him or whatever.
I see, yeah.
But for that, it's charging you like a couple bags.
Fucking hell.
You know what I mean? And if your hotel can hold a couple people, fam.
I'll give advice for a couple of bags and then
You
come
know what I
and pray with
mean?
me.
Just
fam.
go there,
Well,
pray for them.
You
All
see-
you gotta do is even just say, brother, just drink this water. All you gotta do is drink this water.
Man
and boom,
selling
boom,
water
boom.
with
Oh, yeah, I
this
don't know,
thing.
but you've just inspired me for the name of the freestyle thing for the fucking booth, innit?
What?
They call it the confession booth.
Yeah. But make sure that's not already there, though.
Yeah.
Make sure
I
that's
will,
not
yeah.
already there. I feel
You
like
can't release
Even
it
if
until we
it
check
is,
this
cause it's dead.
Mm.
Do you get it? Like you're the first one to get there. Do you get it?
Let's see how you take it. That's because there's another
Yeah, it's
Dstackz.
not
in it.
happening. yeah.
But
It's
Dstackz
telling
don't
these
care.
that I'm the top.
Of the guy.
You man.
God.
Oh, there's hella cartel in it as well.
Yeah?
There's loads of cartels, I know.
I don't know,
three
but-
cartels.
Do you?
Yeah.
I
You
know.
know
I know
Free
Vibes
Cartels?
Cartel. That's it.
Okay.
That's the only
Nah, yeah,
cartel.
that-
that's the only
Cartels,
cartel I
what?
used.
Off the
Other
top of my
cartels,
head.
you know.
The other cartel is
What? Sorry, I thought you didn't
Who's
know.
the other
You
cartel?
didn't know what you
CD
saying.
from the CD lot.
Is he actually a rapper though?
Who?
Oh no, he's not a rapper.
There you go. It's just
Who?
his name's Cartel. Then
Who is he?
He's just a friend of the country done.
Country Dons. He's a country don, but
Oh.
he don't rap.
He don't rap.
It's just
Oh.
his name, cause yeah.
It's just his
He's
name,
not-
he's
He's
saying,
not
I know.
Okay.
the
Okay.
cartel though.
He's not the cartel.
It's
a
like the cartel.
Yeah.
Yeah, put some respect on the name.
Nah, but anyway, I'm gonna change my name to Samson, innit? I had a revelation. I realized.
What the fuck?
Do you know he's been going on about this for a good couple of weeks now.
Swear
no,
down, I
let's-
thought you
Oh,
chatting
my
shit.
name's
He was
Samson.
drinking. He was drinking. Yeah, he was drunk.
Samson.
And then he said, "Rick, I got a new name, Samson." I said, "Why?" From where?
Samsung, Android.
I said, "You're bugging." He said, "The hair." I said, "Wow, this guy's tapped, fam. He's
Samson.
tapped." What was he drinking that day? He was drinking
What's
hair.
Yeah,
going on?
cartel
I
is
don't know.
hard.
Huh?
Cartel is hard.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cartel was
Don't
hard.
change it
Don't
to
change
Samson.
that.
Cartel is always gonna be there, but I want another one, you know. You know,
This guy-
sometimes you know, you want one for the
That
taxis.
Yeah, like, I'm think, can we talk about this, can we, actually?
Yeah,
that is
that is
a
a
good
topic,
point.
but
But
I'll
why
put
the
that
fuck,
full
right? So, me and my friends growing up,
Yeah.
I was Zach, he was Dave, he was fucking John,
Yeah.
Paul. We all fucking got nicknames.
Who's all?
Like,
Oh, Ricky as well.
Yeah.
Ricky. How did you get yours?
My uncle's name's
Wow, I
Emmanuel.
got Ricky.
Do you know what his-
Oh, yeah, you
his
said it
name
was
is
Chris.
Chris.
Nah, I was Ricky was just.
why did you give yourself a name? Why the
Well, I got-
Africans that I know, even though they have names that are pronounced
The way it happened.
yeah, they all have.
The way it happened was like going parties back in the day, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get up to a lot of nonsense in them parties. So when someone asks you what's your name, you think that Rick Ross was my favorite rapper.
Okay.
So at the time I was fat, I was chubby. So I was just like Ricky. So and then it just stuck with me. So now when I should tell people my government name, people arguing with me, fam. People are arguing and say that's not you, fam. You're Ricky. I'm thinking, bro. I'm telling you, that's my government name, bro. Like, nah.
Ricky is not your name.
That's what you're saying.
You see?
That's what I'm saying.
It's
So what,
like my uncle's name, yeah.
English name.
No.
Yeah,
Like,
what about you?
There's people that know me from school, innit? There's people that I went primary school that call me by my middle name. And then there's people that I went college with. They call me by my first name, yeah. And then there's people that I've met just generally through life, and they call me Ricky. So if I'm with if I got all three of my friends there, and someone says my middle name, I answer. And then someone calls me by my first name, I answer. Then someone calls me Rick. They're all looking at, why are you answering to all these different names? And I'm like, bro, I don't. And different people call me different things as well. So everyone's got a different name, but I got too many names. And then there's all this, Miyagi. It's crazy, bro.
I think that's what I was gonna say to you. Like, different names for me, it depends with different times. So people call me different names, and what you call me, to me straight away, if I'm not looking at you, if I hear a name, I will register how long you know me, who you are, based on what you call me.
I see.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Cartel is not a name I gave myself. I was given, but when I was given it was like around 2009, 10. Yeah. So I know that people that will call me my name, for example.
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
My name, for example, I'll be like, that's it, someone that's known me for a long time. Do you know what I mean? But then Cartel, you've known me for a long time too. Do you know what I mean? But then there's
a period. There's a period.
I like
Derek Gade.
It's kind of moved. We used to call you.
Pull up, my selector.
The audio. Edit the audio.
So we can do that. We'll put a fucking.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, because I thought if I don't say the name,
No, it's
that's mystery, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, but
So if you know, you know,
My
innit?
name wasn't really Zach.
that's what I'm saying. That would be bad, cause that would be
Exactly.
bad. Like, I believe it when niggas say that's not my real name. Like, I'm like,
I know one of my friends, that's got a first name and a last name that everyone knows,
Yeah.
And then people have given him nicknames, that he has. But then
That's like
they
me.
give him nicknames and they think his first name and his last name is his first name. But I know that's not even his first name and his last name.
Oh,
so the
see.
name that everyone
Everyone
thinks
calls
is his actual name,
It's not him.
first name and last name, it's nothing to do with him.
That's crazy.
So no one really knows his identity unless you really know him.
Oh, right.
So me, I didn't think of it when it was happening. But then when I looked at his situation, I was like, you know what?
It makes sense.
Especially when you're going to be on camera and doing things like this, but we're out there, but we're going to be out more and more and more. This plaques millions, but we're going to be, bro. You know what I'm saying?
On your
You wanna be able to go. You wanna be able to go back
Blacks,
home.
millions, all
Yeah.
of that.
Just be you.
Remember,
On your socials, there's nowhere where your name appears.
No, really.
Okay.
My last name might
Maybe
appear.
50 million.
I don't mind people. I'm proud of my last name.
50
So I
million.
like people knowing my last
I'm
name.
telling you, bro. If I need to do this,
you know what I mean?
bro, don't piss me off. While you're in there, I'll go in the next room, start put a beat on.
My
I'm
Shona
not gonna
name.
Think about it. I need to write Byron now.
Yeah. No one knows that
It's
one.
coming.
That much.
Hurry up.
Exactly.
We won't mention.
We won't mention it, but and once you call by that first name, it's like okay,
Yeah.
it's either you're in trouble or something.
You know what I mean?
Just got work.
But that's that, man. That's the names. To
What
me,
about
man.
you? How'd you come up with Dstackz?
I didn't. Someone gave me the name. The man that I was with at the time, my bridge in Imran. My bridge in Imzi, he gave me the name still. I had some shit name, fam.
What
But
do you have before?
I'll tell you why. Because, bro, I had these dreadlocks. And these dreadlocks, like, this is my reason.
They
Innit?
give you
Yeah.
powers.
Certain man will say, no, this ain't the reason, whatever. If you think whatever. But, bro, there was this fucking, I can't remember what character, but there's a character, and if I show you him, you'll see in it. You're going to put a photo at this point right here. You see. I had the same hair like him, innit?
Okay.
And he was like one of these comic superheroes.
Mm.
It's called Static, innit? Have you not heard of him? No, but yeah, it's called Static, innit? It's got the same hair. But everyone Google it now.
No. I thought I could hear phone ringing.
But
No,
yes.
mine.
Yeah, but fam, that's how I got the name. My brethren gave it to me. I had some shit name. He was like, "No, can't we change your name?" It was like D something. They were saying D this, D that, D that. It was always starting D something, D something. And then he said Dstackz. And I was like, at first I didn't think it was hard. At first I thought it was shit. I thought like it sounded like Mo Stacks. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking it sounds shit. But then after like they just kept calling me it and they just stuck. Do you get it? So,
Dstackz.
but still, bro, I thought about changing my name, my rap name, bare time, but I don't know.
It's too stuck now.
It's stuck still. I can't not do that.
See, my old rap name, I don't even relate to
What was
it or
your rap
even
name?
say it. It was Dambo. It was double MP.
Double MP.
Yeah, but I'm thinking double the money, double the power, and it also has my initials for my last name. It was just
Yeah, no, it makes sense
double MP
though.
was my
It's
thing,
hard.
and that was my
That's
DJ
hard.
name as well. So
That's
I wasn't
hard.
DJ
That's
this.
not dead though, isn't it? That's
No,
hard.
it came as
It's
a,
not dead though.
it came as a DJ. No, it came as a DJ name, innit? So first, as when I was a DJ, I didn't want to be DJ this. I felt like everyone is DJ this. So instead of DJ this, it just was double MP. Like on the flyer, I just thought of it on the flyer, what it's gonna look like.
You
And
need
it was
to put
double
DJ,
MP.
fam. Niggas need to know that you're a DJ.
No, but
Yeah.
if I'm on the list of
If you're doing
DJs
fucking MP.
and my name is double MP,
That could be the
I'm a
title
DJ,
of the
bro.
fucking the event.
Yeah.
no, I'm on the. You know when it says
Is there
DJ,
photos of you there? Just
Bruv, on the flyer that says DJs on the night, yeah, and then you got DJ Kojo, yeah, DJ Thingy, double MP, DJ Thing. You know what I mean? You might look at it and think, okay, DJ double, okay, double MP. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I'll get that.
But all
Different.
that time was a blur though, because man used to just be drunk and turn up with a few of my friends with like 10 CDs in the back. Wasn't even taking it seriously. I just could play it,
Yeah.
and I'm just going there and I've got my 45 minutes. Just go on there, do my thing, finish, I'm gone.
What, play a CD?
No, play it, finish.
CDJs,
CDJs.
you know, rather than records, like vinyl.
Rather than
you could put
records,
the- you used to be
when
able to
you
put the
DJ,
CD
you
in.
put CDs, isn't it?
And then it
The
used to
line
go on
of
a-
the
and then it
tunes.
used to go on a jog wheel, so you could scratch
No,
the CD
I
in
know.
that.
I used to be a DJ.
No,
I
you
thought he
didn't.
meant he's bringing a mix.
It's already mixed, yeah, it's already mixed. Yeah.
Nah.
That's what
Aye, I wish they see that on camera. I wish they see that.
Nah, I would never do it, because you know why? I didn't have a kit. I never had a DJ kit. I never had anything like that. I just knew how to. Like my practicing was when I used to go rave and that, and I'll go to Mike and let me play in the club. I used to be consistent, and they'd be like, oh, okay, cool. And I used to play, and then one time when they
You got the
realized
bad switch.
in Jongleurs,
DJ switch quickly, yeah.
when I realized I went to Jongleurs, he had like a college night. When they were talking about,
Fucking hell.
yeah, Jongleurs
Fuck.
in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, let me play. So I play it, and he liked it. So me and Mikey went back to back. He would play one on that deck, I'll play the other. And we'll go in. And then from then, they started booking me. That's when they started booking me, Kojo and everything. But I never took it serious, but I used to go.
Yeah, just
And
one of
then-
those things.
And then Graver's mum started hiring me.
My mum as well.
Yeah, I used to work with him. And Kojo was the enemy, innit?
No, I never met him.
It's fun, for we spent money together, bro.
My mum and his mum used to run events like some Back to Roots or something.
Okay.
Back to Roots, yeah.
Back to Roots.
Yeah,
you remember?
yeah.
Back to Roots.
And I was the DJ.
Bro, you
and
see
I
the
was
flyers,
up
bro.
with
Do you know who's making the flyers?
It was you.
Me, cuz.
See what I'm
Bro,
saying?
I was some little JK. I was technical with all that. Well, because I was doing this shit in school, innit? So it only made sense, innit?
Yeah.
And plus, what, my mum gonna pay someone and they were gonna rip her off, and I can just do it 2 seconds. Like,
pattern
even,
up.
fam, even if you don't know, that Smoking the Party cover,
We did that still.
me can't tell.
Terrible, I can't lie, mate.
That is hard.
Nah, it's sick. I'm just fucking.
This guy, bro.
He's a pagan, cuz.
He can't
We
do
sat
that.
down,
No,
bro.
no, I can't. That is quite cool.
No, but it's interesting
What's this
how sometimes, yeah, like how I've like worked with his mum and Graver's mum and now Graver. Do you know what I mean? Him, like working together. It's
It's
like,
crazy, isn't it? Both generations.
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Maybe I'm gonna have kids as well. If I'm not gonna be working with humans, kids and shit, doing the same things. You
I
never
won't
know.
have any kids.
You never have kids.
Have a youth, bro. Have a picnic, fam.
Fuck that.
Have you got any brothers and
I might
sisters? Have you got any
adopt,
brothers and
innit?
sisters?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Continue the thing, fam.
And I don't need to, mate. Once I'm
You
dead,
don't
I'll just be
need
that.
to. This
'Cause
guy's
if I've got
selfish.
kids, they might fuck it up, innit?
Oh, that's selfish.
At least I can just like leave
This
it in the
guy
fucking
is
like.
selfish.
Boom.
Deep
Because if
what
I
this
die
guy's
today,
just
I'll have a
said, you know.
legacy, and obviously it's
Deep
only
what
gonna
this
get
guy
better.
just said, you know, that his kids are gonna ruin his legacy, man.
Innit? And there's bare kids out there, like I'd adopted kids, innit? That really needed help, maybe.
So you'd rather adopt.
You were
How about you as well, though, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, you, innit?
Trust me, it's not like
I don't think I'm ready.
you're not gonna put it. Bro, you can be whatever age. G. How old are you?
That's disclosed
Disclose.
information. No,
Alright, we'll cut that bit out to you as well.
how old do you think I am then?
I don't know, like late 20s.
Well, nah, I'm 31. You can.
That's what I'm saying.
That's good. A compliment. That's very
Yeah, late
20.
20s. Late 20s is hard.
Yeah.
I feel like Mitch is. How was Mitch?
He's 2 years younger. What's he your age?
1 year younger than me.
1 year younger than you.
He's
He's
lying,
a
he's
year
lying.
younger than me.
Yeah.
Swear down.
What? Mitch is younger than you, man.
Yeah, Mitch is
Swear
2 years
down,
younger.
Mitch is a year fucking hell.
So
Yeah,
he's only
only
29. You're 30. Well, you're not 30.
I'm gonna fall.
You are 30.
No, I'm not 30 yet, but I'm turning 30
this
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
It's mad to think I'm the oldest out of everyone.
Very soon, bro.
Fam, you-
feel the oldest.
Fam, to be fair though, how old was I when I first started coming to you? Like 16.
Yeah.
So how old was you then? You was like, you was like 26.
Yeah, 25.
It was still making
Nah,
sense.
nah.
It was still making sense.
What do you mean it was still making?
Twice,
You'd
innit?
be like,
Oh,
you was like
right.
26.
The ages we were.
You was like
we were young.
26 still when I met you.
Innit, we was young.
That's why, bro. I was looking on like just music shit, yeah. And when I look at P Diddy and I look at Tupac and I see Biggie and I see how young the faces were, these young bosses that were like. But P Diddy was an executive at a young age, bro.
Yeah.
21. Bro, you know, to see a 21-year-old in that position, you know how
Fam,
crazy
don't-
that is,
stop,
bro.
Don't, it's
I was
pissing me,
thinking that,
me, bro.
you know, I was looking at it, thinking,
But there's
Makes
more
me
opportunity
annoyed.
back then.
yeah, nah, obviously they got different opportunity,
Yeah.
but I'm not looking at it like in an envious way.
Nah.
I'm looking at it in a way like to really people at that age did that. Bro. It
Yeah.
actually inspires people.
Yeah.
That's mad what they did.
They're doing numbers still.
Been there since.
Yeah, and still being there now and still doing the thing. But P Diddy fucked up a lot of people as well.
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
I think he killed
A
Biggie.
lot of
Yeah,
people were.
he fucked up a lot of people.
Are you allowed to say that?
Huh?
Dan's in his face. Like,
You can talk about P Diddy. you can talk about P Diddy, but you can't talk about Jay-Z, my guy.
oh no, I can't talk about Jay-Z. You can't get me.
That's
Send your shooters.
Everyone
Jay-Z.
in the everyone in the industry says the same thing about my man. So why would you think it's different?
What's that? What do they say?
Everyone says Jay-Z, you don't fuck around with him in that industry. He really gets you gone. Bro.
Yeah, he'll get you that.
You?
He'll cut your paycheck.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, like that before. Gone.
Gone.
I think Drake's another one, isn't he?
He
Drake-
says in his
Drake's
lyrics a
probably-
lot as well. Huh?
Jake's probably just, I don't know, Jake's probably just, like, ever since he went to the UK, it changed Drake still.
Where's that bad?
Ever since he started endorsing
he's a
the UK
gatekeeper.
program,
Yeah,
he
Look at that
changed
man.
because he started acting more like a Toronto don than a fucking
He's
this
a
weird
Toronto don.
American rapper don. Like you see the Drake evolution. Yeah, I seen this guy. Yeah,
He was a
go
Nickelodeon
from-
kid,
He
wasn't
was
he?
in the Nickelodeon. Then he done some music. I don't even know what happened. How
A
he got
mixtape. He
there.
made a mixtape.
Okay, he made
And
a
then Lil
mixtape.
Wayne came and found him.
Do you get it? Boom. There you go. That's what happened. And then boom, you see this stage of him, just this young nigga, just happy he's winning. Then he started trying to do this kind of American, like, they don't really, I can't even remember the tune.
his party next door started.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But then I don't know. He started sounding this American thing. Then he went to the UK. He kind of made him like look raw, and then he kind of deep like raw. Toronto's a bit like the UK a little bit,
yeah.
and then he's
Like
like
Mandem.
started doing this whole Mandem thing now, and it's like. Everyone's trying to say, oh, he's catting the UK saying he's not. They speak like that out there, but he wasn't speaking like that. Do you get it? He come to the UK deep there.
Culture
This is
came.
from my perspective.
Yeah.
I might be so wrong, yeah, but bro, that's just from what I see. And now he's doing this. You see the way he cuts his head. You see the way he's flipped it. He used to have the afro. Now he's got the beard.
Bro, especially when he came to UK.
He
fam.
flipped it.
When he
So
came to
when
UK and met the
Tracksuit
man
started-
them, bro, but that's what he does. He goes
Fam,
everywhere.
He went to
Culture
he
influence,
he
yeah,
came out
he's
at
a
the
culture
Section Boy
vulture
show
for
for
real.
free.
For
He
free,
didn't
yeah,
do that
he did.
because but he just wanted to
just-
lick the
Where's my
man
grinder?
them.
Some grinder.
Do you get it? So it wasn't like I bet they didn't even know they were gonna have Drake come out. Just the timing was
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Do
the
you
timing
get it?
was
I bet
mad.
the timing was just nice. Well, you think Drake flew out here to pull up
He
to the
bust
show?
the UK scene though. He bust the man them though.
He bust. He's good. He's a good avenue. I just wish he
Do you think he's having a...
was so like he's
Personal
he's like he's trying to
He don't
find
know who he
himself.
is,
Like
yeah.
doesn't know who he is.
Yeah.
Like he looks in the mirror every day. He's like, what do I want to be today? Like.
Yeah, I'm switching today.
Yeah.
Just like
I
he's
wanna
there,
hold
like
your
just
man
on
there.
his own in a room
Today
with all
I
that
wanna-
money. He's thinking, what can I? Do you know what I'm
Fuck's
saying?
I think he's a boss, mate. I think he's.
Yeah, he's a
Them
boss.
man
He's a
from
boss. I'm
Ghana.
not trying to know shit, but I just seen some personal identity crisis. Like,
He doesn't know
Do you know,
what.
do you know that academics that's always chatting shit about Meek Mill?
that you guys computer.
That one
He was saying the other day that he thinks the way he sees it, like Lil Baby is more relevant than him, and he thinks Lil Baby could overtake Drake.
Yeah, I think Little Baby. Oh, I love Little
Baby.
I think he's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, not
Lil
Little
Baby
Baby.
will do
Little
some bush
Baby.
shit. He will do some bush shit. That's what it is.
Oh, not the baby. Little Baby.
Lil Baby.
Like, I don't know.
Oh, I thought,
don't
yeah.
rate him that much.
No, but Drake is more versatile, bro. Lil Baby's Lil Baby. Does his thing.
Yeah.
Okay? Like,
Is he
bro,
even that big
these
still?
niggas ain't even been rapping for ages.
These
See
niggas
Drake
are bigger
has been
than
rapping
America,
from
you know.
younger.
I know.
These niggas ain't even been rapping for ages.
Drake has been in the limelight all his life, and the thing is, the fact that he's Jewish is very fortunate for him. No, it's true, bro. It's true, bro. Bro, they wanted to have someone that they can have and say, that's how
That's
it is.
our guy.
Of course, the doors were open for him, like bam, 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 bam. Of course, bro. Fam, it's Drake.
Okay, now I'm gonna have a
Bar mitzvah.
the man.
No, but it's facts.
You're
Isn't it? I'm
the
not
guy
even
with the
dissing.
top.
I'm not even dissing. I'm saying, look, yeah. It's like, how can I say this, bro? How
Fam,
can
I
say
want to
this?
get a Drake call sign one day. I don't want this to come out one day. I'm putting that on the record.
Bro,
Drake.
I'm not saying it's a good thing.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, bro. It's like, bro, I can't just say it because he was
You
Jewish.
just said he's got an
Like,
identity crisis.
Bro, if I was Jewish,
Yeah,
bro,
but that's better
bro,
than
if I,
saying that.
but if I was Jewish, I have more opportunities in certain places.
Because you are
I
Jewish.
choose
Yeah.
it, I
It
see
does
how
put you in a...
That's what I'm saying,
Most
bro.
of the record labels are owned by Jewish people.
I know.
Exactly.
It makes sense, bro. I know.
Exactly.
But
So
still,
if I was Jewish,
Bro,
I know, I know, we're
Wiley
talking
said
about
all that
Jewish
shit
people.
about Jewish
We
people.
we just
and, like, what
highlighted it
happened.
now because
everyone was just
alright,
chatting
cool.
bare shit.
Alright, cool.
We
Let me
don't want cancel culture.
But it's
you
true
know?
though.
Alright,
Don't want-
let me-
They try cancel Wiley because he's talk about Jewish. After all this thing this nigga said there, just this Jewish thing is what made him.
But,
Do you know what I mean? All the thing, this thing, this nigga
Every time
Wiley
he
said,
says
there,
Jewish,
he
he's
said
gonna be
something Jewish on BBC News. They made sure they grabbed it. They made
But
sure
hear
they
but hear what I'm
grabbed that
saying.
up.
So are we saying then?
They probably
Just
added the
saying.
question.
So wait. Just saying. Jewish. Is that not allowed?
No,
you didn't say
but
Jewish.
it's like
It's when
you're
you
saying the
say
reason
it's
he
an
busts is
intent.
because he's Jewish.
No,
and
I
that's
said
a
no.
sick thing that-
No. I said
so what,
no.
man can't tell
Everything
Jews
else
now?
from him being in the limelight from young, him actually being good. He has to be good as well. Yeah, him
what's this
being
one
different.
thing? How much
Yeah,
is that?
him
That's
also
on the bus.
being signed obviously by people like Lil Wayne, but
Talking
also
about crowd.
being Jewish also played a part in doors opening. That's what I was saying. Doors opening.
I think it's because he was a Nickelodeon kid.
There's a lot of
Bro.
gatekeepers in the industry, but and it's not even a conspiracy or lie, bro.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
can I just ask, yeah? I don't know, yeah. This might be the maddest thing, so educate me right now. I'm about to say something that's gonna piss everyone off, yeah. But bro, obviously, God forbid, and rest up to everyone that World War II shit and that Hitler stuff, yeah. But bro, did Jewish people get like compensated for that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think so.
is that why they've got bread, or is that the only reason?
I think they got
Nah.
compensated.
Because they had bread, they
Some
had
of them-
businesses, they had
They
hella
got
businesses.
some
and
of them
that.
got compensated.
Yeah,
It's
some of
just
them big-
because the Jewish community are very good at being good with money.
The banks, bro.
And then that's
But
like,
why is
and because they
the
were
banks-
trusted
I
with
don't
money,
understand this
because they were
stuff.
trusted with money, because they came up with the idea like this, right? So you're trading in fucking feathers and stones and pebbles and gold and whatnot in it, and then you obviously you get a bigger population, so you need something that's more things. So they invent the currency or paper notes, yeah, or trading. It was like bank trade, like trade notes, wasn't it? But so then the Jewish community came up with the idea that we keep your money safe for you. And then we like we can loan you money. So it was the loans that they were
But
doing.
where's
So
that
they were
bread
taking their
coming from,
money
though?
and
made up,
giving you
bro.
interest. What do you mean? Yeah, they made it up.
Money's joke.
But listen, I think if
But
you're-
they said they'll loan it to... Alright, okay, they said keep your money safe with us.
Yeah, and then they said we
they'll
can loan you money if
Yeah.
you need more money. So they had people's money to loan, and then you get
That's what
interest on the
banks are,
loan.
bro.
So they make money. So the interest is how they make their money. So if I'm a bank and I take
So
£1,000
they
off
took,
you,
hella,
and
they
Derek
took
wants,
a mad risk, basically.
yeah.
Took a mad risk to fuck everyone up.
Literally.
But they packed it.
but let me put things into perspective.
Actually, no, but to be fair, they probably didn't do this loan thing straight away.
All right.
They probably made sure they had
No,
the bread.
yeah, but that's what I'm
But
saying.
they
were-
But
they
the
had bread.
interest is how they
You
make
have to
their
have
money.
collateral
Of course.
behind it as well.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
interest. They make peas on
So
that.
do you know, like the fucking
Like, that loan
American
thing was
government
not available
owns the
until there
bank
was a
something like
certain amount of bread
23
coming.
trillion
Yeah.
pounds, you know.
There was
Right, so-
maximum loans as well,
The
definitely.
American government owes the bank something like 23 trillion pounds, right? Dollars. But The interest rate on that is like 1%. Okay, now I think that's about 23 million or something like that. Oh, I might be wrong with the numbers, but you get the idea, yeah. So they don't ever have to pay that loan back, but they pay the interest because the interest is real money. Does that make sense for the bank? So that 1%, even though they're not paying back the billions and billions of pounds, they're still paying 23 million pounds in interest. And for the bank, that's real currency. They've just the money that they gave them, that 23 trillion,
It's not real.
It's not even real, but they're getting real currency back.
Exactly.
So you just pay the interest, and that's how you make the money. Yeah, because they basically are making the money. They're printing the money.
So on that perspective, who do you think funded Hitler?
No, but stop for a second.
What the fuck?
It was like
You say Jews being killed, did they get compensated?
Stop for
Who
that, stop for
funded
that.
the person in
I'm
the
gonna
first
jump
place?
back. I'm gonna jump back.
It's the truth.
We're gonna jump back.
Who funded the person?
I know it's the
Jump
truth.
back
We're
to
gonna
that,
jump
guys.
back there in a sec. No, wait. We're gonna jump back because we're on the topic of how this bank thing works, and then we're gonna jump back there. Hold up, because I've got questions about this bank shit. Yeah. So you're saying, yeah, what currency did these niggas give them if they're just? So you're saying the money's not real? They're just printing the bread. Yeah, and then they somehow managed to put this economy bro, I need to understand,
Right. So
because bro, if you're saying they gave
So
them currency,
basically,
they gave them gold
So
or something.
yeah, it was gold. So it used to be on how much gold you got. So say I had a block of gold, which is worth I don't know £100 or whatever. I give you. I go, here's Derek. Here's my block of gold. Please look after it. And they go, here's paper currency to show you how much gold you've got. And
Wait.
then you can trade that. But what happened was the gold exchange, right, or the gold currency.
I promised to pay the bearer on demand the sum of £20.
See.
So what does that mean?
So that means that you've
'Cause
got
I always
the money.
wondered. I know this.
So this is just an exchange. So this is just like a note saying that if it really comes down to it. So say in the olden days, I've got a house and I've got two houses, and I want to buy one of your house. I don't know, just something off you, innit? So I say, rather than giving you my house, I just give you a note that says you own this house now, and if it ever comes down to it, you can have that house. And you can do what you want with it. And it's the same with the gold. So it's saying at the end of the day, if you really need that gold, that physical gold, you can go to the bank and you can get it. But this note is saying that that's a representation of the gold. Because you can't
have it
have
over
gold.
there.
So
all the
then,
time.
what's the real currency then? What's the
So there
real
isn't.
currency?
No, this is what it used to be. So it used to be gold.
No, but I know.
No, listen. It
But
used to be
now
gold.
it's this,
So there's
yeah.
nothing. There is no real currency. That's why cryptocurrency is becoming so massive, because that's actually worth something now.
But
Because
why
our
is
currency
that? What's
isn't
that
worth nothing.
worth? Something that's not even there.
Because
what's
that's-
cryptocurrency?
because it's backed up by actual hard cash.
Yeah.
What cash?
Like.
Bro, it's all mad. Like, trust me.
This is what I'm saying. Because if you're telling me this ain't real bread,
The
obviously it's
difference-
real bread.
okay,
I understand
the-
what
the
you mean by
difference-
all of that. Like,
But it's
I
not
get that.
worth nothing, really.
I know it's not worth nothing, obviously, bro.
The
Man,
difference
man,
between
you get
crypto-
it. Like, what the fuck is this? Like?
The difference between crypto and the bank is that the bank can manipulate those numbers, and crypto can't be manipulated.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
they
only
can never
difference.
think. So
That's the only difference.
So now there's
The
this
system is
much
still pretty
gold
much
and there's
the
this
same.
much money.
So what do you mean manipulated? What's
can
So
manipulated?
look, listen. Right back in the
Stock
day.
market's just
thi-
numbers.
But what I'm talking
No,
now.
listen. Now, so if you've got this much gold, you've got this much cash, yeah?
I know.
But now, it doesn't matter. We've still got this much gold, but we've got this much cash because they've just printed it. And this is what I'm saying. When we pay them back the interest, they're getting proper money again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now the current, so the currency is not worth nothing. The money is not worth nothing.
I
It's just
understand
what
the gold, yeah. So before, let's put that other thing before you. So there was the what? The gold and this much cash. This is now. This
so
is
this is exactly the same.
so.
But now,
Forget that. Put the £20 down. This is
Yeah.
the cash. This is the amount of gold for
Gold.
that £20.
but now it doesn't even matter. You don't even have to have this gold. They've just printed money and said this means that. Does that make sense?
So what? You're
so
saying
there's nothing to back it up. But cryptocurrency is they can't manipulate it. They can't. So if there's not enough money there to give you a coin, a Bitcoin, then you can't have a Bitcoin. They can't just fucking make it up. But at the moment, they can just print money and give it to you.
Like,
see what I mean?
once
They can
Bitcoin-
just
once
say,
the-
here's credit.
Once
Here's the
they're
credit.
finished, once they're finished,
I understand
they're
that.
gone.
Yeah.
I
There's a
understand that because they
supply.
just print money on the constant. Money's
let's
always
put
getting
it this
printed.
way. When
I need
they
to go get my
print
dog.
so
I'll be
much
back.
money to give to you, what are you gonna buy with that money won't be the same stuff, you know.
I
the
know,
inflation.
but what's
Yeah.
currency right now? What is currency to the bank? So they're printing all these notes. What is currency to them?
Gold.
So banks have bare gold.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. But
But the trading currency, yeah,
Is cash.
is the
It's
cash,
the yeah.
the money that we use,
Yeah.
whether it's digital or it's physical. That's the trading money, and the world trading currency is
gold.
the US dollar.
I understand.
So
that.
the US dollar, the size to the if you understand that, so the money can be printed to say, okay, the best way to explain this here.
So basically, alright, come to the end, yeah. Basically, what they did was they just kind of deeped, yeah, like, raw, this gold thing's a bit long, yeah. And like, we can have this gold, yeah, but I've just deeped it now. Like, man can just print the bread. This is the currency now. This is how we're gonna work things. This is gonna be worth something technically.
Right.
Like,
But what they do now, they can say, okay, we need more money in the economy. There's no money around. We're going through a recession, whatever. They can then print out more money, but there's no gold to back that money up.
money.
So
who
that
gives a
means
fuck
now-
about the gold though?
Huh?
Who gives a fuck about the gold? Is there someone there
Because
with
it's
the gold
supposed to,
and they get
because it's supposed to be because it's supposed to be a representation. That's why how we end up having an inflation.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You have to explain it and putting
Inflation.
Inflation.
in-
Yeah.
Now we go
So
to
the price of
inflation.
gold goes up.
Huh?
So if the price of gold goes up, wait. Sorry.
Leave the gold
Sorry.
for now, yeah. Let's talk about cash. So cash, yeah. If there's not enough cash, they can put more. They can get
Print
more
more.
Yeah, I know.
money.
They can just print the cash.
But then
Which is not
if
good.
there's no more gold that's been added to say here's the gold, can we have more cash? But they've just printed more cash, yeah. That means they've just generated money that really shouldn't be there. So now it's like this money is kind of owed
So this is
to the system kind of thing, which now creates a deficit kind of thing. I think the best way for you
Which now
is
is
to
that your
be
money
to watch a
is not
proper
worth that
documentary.
I need to watch someone
I
explain
think you need
this.
to watch a
What-
proper documentary.
And you
bro.
understand it.
Fam, I'm if you man
If you watch
understand it.
Venezuela,
Now I understand how I
currency is
understand
explained
it, but
best
to
with
explain to you,
Venezuela, because their currency is done up, isn't it?
You two must be able to explain to him. You're from
I was
Zimbabwe.
about to say, yeah.
Zimbabwe,
Yeah,
Like
it's
in
1
Zim,
trillion
like
and
in Zim, yeah,
inflation.
for example, in Zim just now, yeah, we had no money. We were using US dollar, yeah, because in Zim they realized the US dollar is the world trading currency, because when we had our Zim dollar, and they're saying, oh, Zim is doing bad.
But what was Zim dollar? Like what? How oh, was that like an
Like
amount of gold?
everyone's got currency, so everyone's got currency based on what you guys have in your central federal bank, whatever you have in it.
And what's that? The gold there.
Whether it's
Yeah,
whether it's
well,
gold or what you're reporting to have in your bank. You know what I'm saying?
So what is so currency is not just gold. What is it? Like, bro, bro, I see on this bank, bro, I've seen the movies and that, and they go to the bank and they go get the slab of gold and the fucking,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm thinking, why you not getting those sheets? Like, do you know what I mean? That's what I was thinking.
It holds more weight, and gold does not gold
It
is only
doesn't
gone down.
depreciate.
It doesn't.
It
It's
doesn't
only
depreciate.
depreciated in the last decade, probably like a couple bags.
It's the only real
the
thing,
only
bruv. It's
thing
the
that
only real thing.
holds
Money is
money.
supposed to be a promise of part of the gold that's supposed to be there.
So let me hold the
But
gold
what
then.
we're saying is it's not there. But what we're saying
hold
is
some
it's
gold.
not there. You got this cash. This is what we're saying, that some people at some point became clever and decided to do that.
But gee, they just clocked that raw. Everyone's running with this paper thing, and raw, like, man can just print the notes, and then we can just control the thing. We like, do you get it? Like, bro, because at the end of the day, it's the buy and sell. Like, back in the day, I'll give you one lamb, one goat. Give me that, do you get it? Like, man, give you
for
something of
exchange,
worth. It's an exchange. Do you get it?
But
So
it's-
now they're just running this system and they controlling it because they
Yeah.
come up with
So
it.
so basically,
So they can print themselves
so-
a few mil.
Yeah.
Bro,
Right.
they've just printed themselves bread and they're winning.
yeah. So basically, with this system, they can
It's monopoly.
with this system they can say to you, okay, look here, you can come to me and you can borrow money, yeah, and when you borrow money, I'll get an interest, like what he was saying. The interest, that's the money that because the money you saying you give
Give
him
him
back,
is fake.
is fake anyway, because they generated
there.
fake money anyway. But the interest that you're giving is
The
real money.
Yeah,
Because
but
when
it's-
you pay back, you're paying back real money that you have. But when they generated, to
Yeah,
them
so
it
I
didn't
get
mean
that.
anything.
I
do
get
you know what
that.
I
I
mean?
get that. Okay, cool. Right.
So
So
with that-
basically, I get it. It's
Like-
just it's a fuckery of numbers. Basically, it's a
Yeah.
fuckery of
Yeah.
numbers. What they've done, yeah, boom. I'm gonna give you this bread, boom. Go to my printer. Have this bread, and they've come back. They bring you more bread that you didn't print, and it's technically that. Do you get it? You printed it before, but it's come back to you. Do you get it? Like,
See, in my country, yeah. In my country, like I was saying, like after the Zim dollar crashed the first time, we started using US. Just listen to what I'm saying here. We started using the US dollar. The US dollar went to a certain extent, and then they wanted to bring back the Zim dollar. So when they brought back the Zim dollar, they said the Zim dollar is equivalent to the US dollar. Do you understand? 1:1. You can exchange it. And in Zimbabwe, you spend the same. What you spend with $1, you can spend it with $1 Zim dollar. Yeah, to entice people to get into it. Right? So then they forced everyone to be able to accept it in the country.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But because the world banking system does not recognize the currency.
Yeah.
It's not because they don't recognize it, but because they say, no, you don't have enough gold to say your currency is
dollar.
1:1 with the US dollar. Do you know what I'm saying? So your currency cannot be accepted anywhere else. You cannot change it. It can only work in Zimbabwe. But in Zimbabwe, they're enforcing this as real money. But to them, it's paper.
It's a paper.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So they
like
then
us.
force businesses, to accept that money and force people to use that money. Do you know what I'm saying? It's 1:1. But when this starts, people have US dollar, real money. Yeah, so to say. Yeah? Because it can go, I can come to UK and change it to pounds. So it's real money.
Yeah.
But now, when I go to Zim now, they're telling me I have to spend in fingers. So I'm now changing my money to a bond note that they've given me because they're promising, that's why it's called a bond note. They're promising that it's equivalent to $1. But at the end of the day, they end up with all the US dollars and the people who end up circulating this fake money. Right?
Paper, yeah.
Yeah.
But then when people have people don't have enough US dollars anymore, they say, oh, there's an inflation because the real commodity, like fuel, when we go buy it from abroad, the fuel, the things we need to keep things moving, we need US dollars. So now we have to increase so that this is equivalent. So you can now buy back that US dollar from us. So you can use US dollar. But that US dollar is now worth 30 of those notes that you had.
Yeah.
It's no longer 1:1.
1:1.
But now because the economy is moving in that way, you now want that US dollar back. You're now trading those 30 Zim dollar
For
$1 US dollar. They've now gained $30 off you just like that.
It's a fuckery system, bro.
It's a fuckery. I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes
to you.
sense. That makes sense.
But that's
But
the
still,
same way they do with
basically,
money
yeah,
here.
So you're telling me, so you see the nigga that made the bank, I don't know, God knows who made the bank or what. Well, fuck that. It don't even matter. Sorry for my language. But look. So if I was related to the Don that made the bank somehow distant, and I don't know, do you get it? So you telling me these man, bro, can you live or can these man just live or print money for themselves? Do you reckon they do that, bro? Go on,
The
bro.
IMF bank does, yeah.
So like, bro, I'm the owner of the banks. I need money.
Yeah.
But if you're the owner of the bank and you need money, you probably don't print
you don't
money.
print-
you
yeah,
just
you-
put credit into your account. It's just a matter of numbers.
I know, I understand that. But what I'm saying is, okay, bro, you see, this is what I'm saying. It's crediting it to your account. Like, bro, it's fuckery, though. This shit makes sense. Cause it makes sense, but it's just like, what? Like, so now, you're telling me he don't even need to print money. Obviously, this nigga will just do the digital thing online and it will just, this is the...
Now that's what we're moving to, innit? That's what they want us to move to. That's why, because
But it's
cash,
not real.
because cash, because now they can even manipulate it more. Cash, at least cash is physical. Do you know what I'm saying? Cash, you go there, you get a change, whatever. But now,
It's like if you won lottery now, 250 M's in your account. You just see, you just see the numbers,
but you never.
but you actually never have. It's not there. The
you
bank.
can go to the bank,
and you
they'll
have to,
give you the cash.
Yeah.
But go to the bank and say I want gold, and I
They'll
don't
look at
think
you.
the answer will be the same. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because they need that. That's the way they stay strong. The Bank of England, they got bare gold in that shit.
Now Gaddafi wanted to trade in gold only because it's the only real currency in Africa. So basically, African countries sell commodities like oil
man got
and gold and
dead
everything in gold.
They done him good, fam.
So that would mean then,
This one's smart.
because there is more gold than everywhere else.
They done the fuckery thing. They on some grease. They on some smoke. That's some worldwide
Smoking
mafia.
the
Like,
party right there.
smoking the fucking
Smoking the
Gaddafi,
fucking
fam.
party.
Say out now.
Bro, my man said, nah, trust me.
Smoking the party out now.
Yeah, remember.
Mixtape madness. Yeah, but let's move on from this banking shit.
Nah,
Bro.
that was hard though. That was
Fucking-
hard conversation.
Yeah, it was. But watch some documentaries, innit?
Yeah, you gotta do some own
Watch some
research.
documentaries.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to just read it for myself.
And yeah, bruv. Other than that, did you watch the fights?
You know which the fights.
Bruv. Did you watch the fights?
Nah, I didn't watch. I saw the
That's what I'm
highlights.
saying. You lot are just.
But I saw the. Who's the
saw
guy that broke his
highlights.
leg?
I only watched
Oh!
the fights.
Who's the guy that
The
broke
guy
his leg?
that broke his leg, I swear I had to shout like
Fucking
that.
hell.
Bro, I'm telling you,
The
that made me
noise.
a bit shook to step like.
I was like, ooh.
Ooh. Bro, I'm telling you, I
That
feel
just
that
gives
shit.
me-
When I think them pains and I'm
Ooh.
smoking weed, bro, I feel the pain.
Anyway, yeah. What a job that, bro.
You'll be back as well. That's the craziest thing.
Yeah, bro.
Do you know what people are saying? It's karma because he broke someone else's leg as well. Someone else broke his leg when he was fighting a minute.
Bro, but bro,
And then he's
imagine, bro, so
The way, like it just snapped. I
Bro,
was just like, oh.
imagine the way. Imagine you're stood there, you're fighting, done, you step back, and your whole leg buckles. You feel one shot, bro. You've been kicked in the shins in football. You didn't have shin pads,
So man,
bro.
Yeah,
Are you telling me?
bro, I know. I've seen it, bro. I've seen even
the noise on live
Bro,
television
I know,
was
fam.
yeah.
Let me just put
Most
my
of
suit
it's
down.
like-
I don't even want to think.
I'm
you know, when you
praying.
think about
You
things
see
like
me, I need to say a prayer, God, right now, because that on my life, if that can't happen to me, I'm thinking that calcium, fam. I need that. I'm telling you, fam.
Clearly, you're not gonna.
Nah, I
do
don't
it.
want that.
But it's
I
good
don't
fights,
ever want that to happen to me, bro.
Fight.
that.
That is
Yeah,
the
good fights,
worst
bro.
thing.
I didn't bet on it because obviously I don't usually watch UFC, innit?
Yeah.
But I only watched because he showed me pretty much the previews, innit?
Okay.
And
okay.
that girl, I didn't expect it, but he showed me the previews of the Chinese girl and the other one,
She got
the
lit.
bald head.
But the thing is, yeah, when I was watching, you see
I
me,
didn't
yeah, I
expect
always have a revelation as the fight's just about to start. I'm like, nah, this other thing's gonna win. In my mind, I was like, nah, she's gonna win, because I don't know, like, she looked. I don't know why I thought that, yeah. But then when I started watching the fight, I was like, nah, this Whaley thing is a bit too focused on there, not like. The whole she got clipped and she fell. She didn't even know what happened. She thought you know them ones there where you get knocked out, you start dreaming, you start seeing things, and then you're like, raw man's here, like
Yeah.
what happened, like.
So where am I?
Did you see Ocho Cinco? He asked in the press conference, innit? He asked Masvidal, I'm trying to put 50 racks.
Oh.
So can you figure it? And he's known for being tight, innit? Did you see the clip?
Bro,
Today
I watched.
of when he lost his reaction.
When he lost his money.
Oh, I need to watch it. That's gonna. Wait, if
Saying
that, I'm
but the guy
surprised.
that came up when they were
Ocho
doing the
Cinco.
press conference,
Yeah,
and my man
Ocho
was there
Cinco.
like, yeah, man's
Yeah,
winning.
Ocho Cinco, yeah. Yeah, and then he winked at him, innit? Yeah, bro, after you should see it, bro. That if that's not memory, I'll be surprised. Fam,
Where's
because
my
he did the. I'm like,
lost
and
shit.
he's known for being tight, innit? The comments, fam, people are saying, yeah, you know that was bad.
violate.
That's why he went up to the
50 racks he put up, fam.
That's why he went up to
He
the.
said, yeah, because he said something like, if I only should look you in the eye and just say, if I put 50 racks to you, you're going to pull full, brother. The guy said, no doubt, I got you, man. Put that down. And then he winked at him, innit?
I bet that was what he was thinking. Fuck you know. Bro, if you're gonna bet on someone to win, yeah, bro, I won 250 in it. So
Who'd you bet on?
I bet on 3 fights. I'll be real, yeah. So I bet on the Shevchenko fight. I'll bet that she's gonna beat her round 2. Round 2. Come on, I told you that Andrade thing is nothing compared. Like Shevchenko, like I believe Shevchenko beat that. You know that pound for the one with the 2 belts. That thing, I believe she beat her in the second fight. In it, me personally, innit? But regardless, innit, I just thought like the way she fights other fighters now, she's fought some of the sharp shooters. That do you get it? Bro, I just thought, nah, she has to finish her. She's going for the finish. She's not going for this 5-round fight. Like, she's seen this thing can get touched. Do you get it? She got touched. So, boom, I won that fight. I won that bet. And that bet, what was it? What was the bet? Yeah, it was just KO round 2, innit? That, and then, what was the next one? And then I bet, so I'm telling you, I bet the Whaley fight, yeah? Bro, I bet, yeah, multiple bets. I done multiple bets on this one just to try and be techie in case I lost. So,
one will come.
bro, I bet that Rose Namajunas was gonna win by punch, yeah. Just in case she won, innit? Do you get it? So I put, let me bet Rose gonna win by punch. Then I put Wei Lee to win in like round 3 or 4. or something. I put a couple bets on Wei Lee, but they were like they were money bets. It was like I didn't really need to put. They were high bringers. You get it? But I bet on multiple things, so it. Do you get it? Comes back. I'm trying to be more specific because the just winning, the win to loss odds is dead, isn't it? You gotta be more specific. So I kind of try to do the safe thing that Rose would win by punch, then Wei Lee would either win 3 or 4 in it. Wei Lee first round, boom, to a kick. I was pissed. Like you see, if Rose was gonna win, if she won by banging her, cool. I won my bread. But man, just kicked her in the head. I've never seen that kicking from that Rose. I've never seen that. That's what surprised me, G, I'll be real. So I lost that bet. Then I bet the Usman fight round 2 again. I just knew. But the thing, this fight, I just techie. I bet 2 bets, yeah. One was Kamaru Usman to win by TKO round 2. And then I bet Kamaru Usman to win by TKO. That was just a bet by itself. Okay. Then Kamaru Usman to win in the 2nd or 3rd round. 3 bets on Usman. Okay, but so all of them come back. Do you get it? So it was a nice flip store.
That makes sense, bro. Yeah, man.
It's a nice little betting tech as well. Because, bro, the odds was dead on Usman, bro. You got to be specific. You can't just bet on Usman to win. Where you gonna? You have to put bread down. Do you get it? You have to put mad bread down for a bet to be worth it.
Nah, I mean, I'm not a betting man still. I don't really watch sports like that anymore.
I'm not a betting man.
Nah, me, I only bet when it's right. Like, obviously, when Mikey Makinson fought Chris Congo, I bet. But obviously, my only regret was I didn't bet all my money for him. I should have. Because I was confident.
How much do you get?
Huh?
How much do you weigh?
I got a little change. Got a little change. I bet the most I've ever bet, though, on Mikey. But still, I was like,
You see me? I'm not even a betting man like that. I've gone to a casino and that and done betting there and that, on the machines and that. It's different, innit? But like when it comes to like betting, like even like this little 250 I won, man didn't even put down that much to get that back. Do you get it? It was just a nice little 2 bills. Do you get it? Like, man must have put
it's a nice little eat.
Yeah, man must have put a pinky down in total, like
over
the whole thing. Just a pinky, like over 3 fights to win 2/5.
Yeah.
Like I'm just happy. I'm just happy I don't bet, man. Like there's one time I was speaking to someone. They're like, "Oh yeah, my dad is into horses, so we just watching horses." So is he good with it? Say, yeah, he wins all the time. I said, okay, tell me his bets in there. I will just match him. And told me the bets, match them. I'm thinking, okay, 5 bets. I'm gonna win 1, but fuck all of them didn't come. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, this is why I'm just so happy I don't bet. But when I do bet for myself, yeah, usually. It's usually things, but obviously didn't want I bet for him to lose and he won again, innit? More time I win my bets still. I only bet on things that I want to watch. That do you get?
I'll bet on thingy though, Fury and thingy.
I'm gonna do Fury still.
I'll put it on Fury all the way.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, all the way.
Who do you think will win?
Fury all day. Fury by knockout 7th round. Watch.
Things gonna knock him out as well.
Fury 7th round knockout. My man won't see what's coming. He will energize him and he'll do it.
Spin him.
I'm telling you, spin him 7th round. You heard it here first.
Cause man ain't got joy.
I'm betting that now. You know that I said that because that wasn't. I didn't know what I was saying. I just said it, so I know that's. I
was just thinking to myself, I'm betting it because I'd hate to think he did say it, you know.
Yeah, no.
It's one of those things.
Now when I think,
no, he did say it.
Trust me, that's the mad thing about it.
Bruh.
It's like I was in a situation one time where I was talking to a person, yeah, and then they were gonna pay something, innit? But I thought I'd courtesy. I said, nah, don't want to pay. They said, are you sure? I said, yeah, nah, I got this. And they're like, it's 295.
I should have just let them pay.
You know? It's one of those.
I should have just let them pay.
But yeah, nah, I'm going to bet. Now, but speaking of L's though, what's like the biggest L's you've ever taken? What's your biggest L? You got a story for us, Rick?
Fam. Nah.
No L's.
Nah. It's L's in it, but I don't even think I want them on camera. Still.
Yes, man. You don't like that.
You don't have no L's that you can't.
Fam.
Oh, I lost my license. I got my license back today. Pass my test.
Mine is coming back still. My license is coming back.
That's what I'm saying.
I got a couple of days. I got a couple of weeks though.
Yeah, no, the ones you can talk about. I remember I once bought a car, yeah. And this one just taught me just never listen to people and just do your own research, bro. I bought a car. But
Jeez, sitting on my phone.
when I bought it, I didn't drive it. I went with Dave. I thought, let me let Dave drive the nice car. There, there's a person that came with me here, whatever. So came back, and he's like, oh yeah, the oil light was on, came on. I'm like, okay. And he's like, I probably needs oil. I said, you've had a BM before. I never had a BM before. Innit? You've had a BM before. He said, yeah, BM need a lot of oil. Yeah. So when I went to look, my whip didn't have dipstick. Okay. And me, the last thing I wanted was to fuck up my engine for no oil. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's saying oil. But obviously, so because it doesn't have a dipstick, you have to, it reads in it automatically, it tells you. But for it to read, you have to have been driving for like 10 minutes and you're driving and you do it and then it recesses. It doesn't do it when you just swing it. So every time I ever tried, it was parked.
Dipstick.
Yeah, some BIMs don't have dipstick.
Swear down.
So, yeah. So basically, every time I tried to do it, it would read, but it wasn't doing it. So I thought, I definitely needs oil. I'm panicking now, innit? Yeah. So what I do now, I just remember Dave's advice. So I just thought, let me buy another pint and just put a pint just to make sure, because then at least I know there's oil in there. I put oil in there. Bro.
You put the wrong one.
No, same, it was good oil. Yeah. But it became too much, fucked up the engine.
Oh, what?
3 days after buying this quickly.
I've got an old car rail like that. That's fucked. Just from putting too much oil in it.
Yeah. And I was trying to put oil to avoid that. And then I caused it.
Is that funny? I fucking, yeah.
There must have been another solution to that store. That's the thing that
knowing how the thing dipstick worked, basically. That was all. And basically the oil filter wasn't working. So the oil, no, it's not for a sensor.
Yeah.
It wasn't working, so it needed to replace it. That's all that was needed. You know what I'm saying? But instead, I end up having to fuck up the thing.
I remember how the fucking, I can't remember what you call it. My engine seized up anyway in one of my cars. This is when I was like a teenager. And I needed it to get it working. I worked in Southampton at the time. So my mum ended up buying a new engine for the car. So I'm driving home from Southampton one day. It's fucking freezing cold, fam. I never got the heating on. I'm like slouched down, staring at my head. And I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I got my car back. They're literally counting my blessings, innit? Yeah. So I rolled into the Shell garage at Rowan's Castle, at the top of Rowan's Castle. And my boy's there. I'm like, oh, Ian, you alright, Geez? He's like, yeah, do you want to go for a smoke? I'm like, yeah, we go. There's a place called Shaggers, which is like basically a hole in the bush where you could park in it. Okay, sometimes you catch shaggers like that. Shaggers. So we're like, should we go to Shaggers? We go, yeah, for a joint. So we went up there. Anyway, we're fucking, like, obviously it's back roads, isn't it? Because it's like Rowan's Castle countryside, isn't it? I'm just tuning it like I always tuning it down there. He's behind me. Boom, I've just hit ice in it coming around this corner. And my whole car's going like, and I'm like going towards like a fat wooden fence, fam. Like I would have died, I reckon. So I'm like turning, do you know what I mean? To try and turn away, and all of a sudden it's gripped. So all the turning I've done, it's literally spun the whole car around, and I'm going boom like this, and then there's like fat curbs like this on the other side with this like thin thing. So I'm going this way now, sliding, boom, and the fucking car's hit that like that, boom. Both the wheels are like turned in. I've flipped over the bush, mate. Boom. Ian's carried on driving. The thing, he's like, where the fuck did you go, bro? Anyway, but apart from my wheels that was in, it was like, there was not much damage to the car. But I remember when I was flying, like, in the air, everything goes slow motion, innit? And I remember watching my, like, you know the face of the radio? Like, and it just dropped out in slow motion, and I was like, whoa, and it landed, upright, boom, 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 boom. So like, what the fuck, got out, and I was like, so pissed off, I just kicked the fuck out with all the lights. So I ended up doing more damage. I was so fucking loud. Just got to fix, you know what I mean, when I fired. That's crazy. That was crazy.
What, you been in a car crash? No. I ain't ever crashed in a car.
I've been in a car crash.
Yeah, I've been in a few car
crashes. I rolled back and hit someone. But I was fucked up that day. Not fucked up, but like, in my head, I wasn't alright.
I've been in a car crash, like someone hitting the back of us.
I've been in a car crash.
Yeah, I never caused one.
But I've never caused one.
Yeah, I've never
caused a car crash.
I've never been crashed into driving my way. I've never been crashed into driving. Look, I've avoided everything basically. Like, I've never had a car crash. I've been in a car crash in someone else's whip, but me in the car driving, I've never crashed.
I've never crashed, but people have crashed into me.
Oh yeah.
One time I was just driving from work. I thought, where can I get money? And I just went, bang, in the back. And I was like, fucking hell. Perfect. In the motorway, hazards. And I went to the back, yeah. The maddest thing is, I don't know, man, I might censor this, depending. But, nah, I'm not even going to talk about it. But anyway, I was in a position where I didn't want to stick around on the scene anyway. Do you get me? So I come out. I was gonna say, yo, bro.
Insurance claim, bro. You need to stay there.
No, I got insurance claim, bro. But the one is coming, bro. I just rejected the second offer. It's long. No, but I just wanted to go in it. So basically, I stopped. I looked at the thing. There was not really much damage. There was no damage, really. There was no damage on the car.
The noise
there was
is
like, the noise was mad, but there was like a little scratch on my bumper, like the scratch. So he comes out, I'm sorry. I look at him, I say, you high? The thing is, I batted him up for being high. I could tell he's right. I say, you high? You swear? He said, oh, sorry. I said, look at your eyes, bro. Anyway, look at my bumper, bro. I said to him, I said, you're gonna have to fix my bumper at least, bro. Yeah. He said, yeah, cool. I know he wants to go too. I want to go too. Took his number, his detail, took pictures. Yo, out. I went in it. I wasn't even gonna call the fucking insurance. So next day I called him, yo, so what we saying about the bumper? He said, I said, call the guy. The guy said change the bumper is gonna be like 250, bro. The guy says, I ain't got money. I said, so what we doing then? He goes, I don't know. I said, you don't know? You know? I said, I tried calling him back, he didn't answer. I said, bro, I didn't even want to raise my premium, but for this cunt,
I'll do it.
I'll raise my premium. So obviously whiplash, all of that came after.
Yeah, but man, you definitely got whiplash, G.
Huh? Of course, I did, bro. The thing is, I did, bro.
You saved that one.
Of course, bro. Bruv, by the time the doctors, everything, anyway. So actually, I've longed it still. I just rejected my second offer, innit? So I know in the next 6 to 8 weeks they'll come with a third offer. And depending on my situation, I might just accept it.
Say depending on my situation, I might be having a good week that day. I say, yeah, cool.
You know what I mean? But nah, that was a W from what's supposed to be an L, I suppose.
See, I need money. Bah.
Literally, bro. Literally, it happened like that. I just had that thought. Boom. Ka-ching.
You know, yeah, when I crashed one of my boys, I remember I was listening to a song, and I remember that exact moment that person hit us in the back.
Oh yeah.
It's like, it's weird, and every time if I play that song, someone else is playing, I'm always thinking, 1 minute, 30 seconds coming. Boom. And I was like, but that song made me money. I was happy with it. I was like, yeah, we made money that time. It's nice. But it's just one of those you think, fuck. But whiplash is funny, though, because when I went there, I went to QA and that. I mean, my boy was fine. You know what I mean? It was calm. It was just the guy's like, oh, sorry, we've gone smoked. It was at the top of the hill. So we just gone smoking. Then he gets a phone call from that guy's insurance. It's like, oh, you've been involved in a crash. We're like, how the fuck do you know? You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. We're not taking it seriously. They're asking us bare. Then it just clicked. I said, bro, let's go hospital. Let's try and eat from this. We go hospital. We're fried. You know, then we just sat there. They're asking. I say, yeah. Oh, it's whiplash. Yeah, your neck is a bit tender. I'm thinking, okay. Say no more. And then the insurance calls me. I'm getting letters. They're saying, yo, you need to go to therapy, physiotherapy. But this one is not even in Portsmouth. It's in Isle of Wight.
Fucking hell.
So they're like, I'm like, but why in Portsmouth? They're like, nah, the specialist there. So me enough is going it. We're thinking, we're going it. They say we'll pay for it.
The ferry.
Boom, boom, yeah, we've taken the ferry, we've gone. But wow, we're so high now, yeah. I don't know why we're always smoking. We're high, we get there, yeah.
The guy didn't do much, bro. He didn't do much to me. He just touched my neck. He just said, yep. It's about another 6 weeks. It's still a bit tender. I looked at him. I said, okay, cool.
From there, he's writing on his paper, say, yeah, give this to the insurance. It's put 6 weeks, it's going to be tender. They're collecting back and they're saying, okay, so we're adding more money. I'm like,
I bet all them doctors, it's only whiplash they're getting and they know what
to say as well, yeah. I'm
you lot insurance,
I
yeah.
actually
That's what I did, that insurance.
You didn't even have to lie.
The reason
I didn't even have to lie. He just done it for me. He just said, yo, it's a bit tender. I was thinking, I was in the gym a couple of days ago. That's why it's probably a bit tender. He was like, yeah, it's a bit tender. So carry on getting. That's when I liked physiotherapy. Them free massages, they were nice. But everything was just. I think, whoa, that feels nice, you know. I was like, yeah. I like this.
Mine took long because my guy, when I got assessed there, I actually wanted it out the way at the time. So I was just like, yeah, it's done, innit?
Yeah.
But now, by the time I came to judgment, I was in a better position, innit? So now I try to say to him, it's come back again, innit? The pain. So I said, and I need to be assessed again. I said I was okay, but I wasn't okay. So I had a dispute with the doctor that looked at me, and he refused. And he said he's more than confident that I'm okay, innit? Which annoys me because I'm like, come on, dude, man, don't you see what's going on here? So I'm saying, all you have to do is say, yeah, let him come. I'll check him out. Maybe he's tender like Ricky.
That would be him admitting that he missed something.
He was wrong, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose I didn't look at it that way, innit? I was looking at the bread.
Because that's an incident form for him. You will now have to rewrite a whole.
It's paperwork for him.
Paperwork.
Yeah, he doesn't need that.
I didn't see that.
Credibility.
Even those people didn't want to do it. It shows people I could tell, but I made one girl cry.
I forget
Man.
the cameras are on sometimes.
I made one girl cry because I called. They just stopped speaking to me for like 6-7 months.
Yeah.
And I thought, it's like I said, depends on what situation. Sometimes I'm a little low. I'm thinking I should have more bread.
Yeah, where's that money?
And then I'm like, oh yeah. So I called her. I'm like, yo. And I said, I want to speak to the person. She called back. I said, yo, you've had my case for how long now? She said, I'm just looking at 7 months. I said, have you called me? Have you contacted me? She said, no. I said, so what's supposed to happen? She just kept quiet. I said, is this what it's supposed to be? I said, no. I said, so why ain't you fucking called me? What, do you think I don't want this resolved? No, you do. So why haven't you fucking called? Listen, do you not want 25%? Don't you man get 25% for this? I said, yeah, so what the fuck is going on?
What's your problem? Don't you want the money?
Let me speak to your man. Now. She started crying.
Oh, no. What's the risk?
But she ended up patterning the thing, innit?
What, John?
So mean to people,
Huh?
So mean.
No, but 7 months.
Yeah.
No contact. What were we doing?
Especially if you're getting a cut of me eating.
Yeah.
You
Like
should
I
be
could have gone to someone else.
Boom,
I
I'm
don't
trying to
know.
get it done in quick.
What risk was it?
It was silver, innit?
But there's this. Sorry, fam. I need to smoke.
No, not that one. It wasn't in that one. Check if it's wrapped in the back, innit?
In the back. Yeah. So.
That's what I'm saying. Interrupt to the pod, but anyway, now let's end it. Let's end it with shout outs again, innit? Like last time.
Go on, man.
Just shout out anyone local that's doing their thing or anything local that you've seen that you rate or something, innit? I'll start innit. What to see? Fucking hell. Alright, Mikey McKinson got signed to Matchroom, innit?
Oh yeah, that was a top pick. I should have spoke about that.
That is, we're probably gonna have him around next one still. Talk about that. You're probably gonna have news for us as well. And the next fights and upcoming and all this bullshit. That'll be interesting.
That'll be a nice one. See what go on.
Yeah. Got anyone, Rick?
I always do this. Just shout out Portsmouth, innit? Everyone doing their thing. Get your hustle on.
Shout out Mark Lewis, Rocky, the guy that's doing all the murals around Portsmouth. You know the big one on the Strand and that.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
Do you know like down the Strand? So if you go down Woady Road and there's the roundabout, and then on that wall there's like mad paintings. He's doing the whole of Pompey. That's the guy, Mark Lewis.
Sick.
Yeah. WRS is on there. Check it out.
Good.
On the map.
Was he here before?
What do you mean?
Was he here in the studio?
Dstackz, you anyone want to shout out?
Like this.
No, you say man, shout out. You say man, still. I don't know. Dilo. He's gonna code.
Yeah.
Dilo. That's it. It's the only person that actually now there's a few people I rate. I was being stushed them, but now that I think about it, what's it that you? Chris, his name's Chris, but his Instagram's like CV Clean or something.
CVC.
Yeah, he's cold. He's doing his thing. And just that Dilo brother that I done the tune with not long ago. He's cold, but other than that,
What's next after smoking the pipe, my bro?
Don't watch. Something's coming still. It's cooking.
Yeah.
It's in the oven right now still.
Yeah.
It's in the oven right now, baking. You'll see soon still. Let them enjoy this one. This one just dropped now.
Yeah.
Can't lie, the release was a bit mad, but you just gotta
Fair
live
now, innit?
move on, innit?
Yeah.
You wanna talk about it or?
Yeah, fam. Nah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fam,
'Cause
long
you know-
story short. Actually, you explain, because come on, fam. You explain it the best way. I'll just be chatting shit. You see the way my mind will travel, I'll start chatting shit and calling certain man dickhead and
No, basically, the overview of it is obviously Smoking the Pipe was supposed to come out on the 26th. And obviously, because it's coming out on the 26th, we have a way we want to do things where on the 25th and the 24th and the 23rd, we're going to do certain things leading up to the thing. But what they do, they release it on the 24th, without letting anyone know. Yeah. And,
So they fucked it, basically.
Yeah.
so I'm home.
so
like,
basically, no promo.
pre-promo, the marketing
And-
strategy, because man's trying to get Spotify.
Spotify streams.
Yeah.
So, like for example, if it landed on the same day, people will be there, but they'll be on Spotify. The numbers will be up. But the Spotify was coming out on the 26th, and the video came on the 24th. So it's like, you hear it, it's cool that you get the video. They even promote it. But it's like now,
It's like
what you're promoting for, it's not really
Yeah.
going to the bread from where you're trying to get to.
God, bro, they will hear that and then go to the playlist. Like, do you get it?
Yeah.
But it's like,
So they fucked us in it. So we just want some kind of resolution. But we love them still, and they're doing their thing. Everyone's doing their thing, innit?
Oh, yeah.
So you get your house
they fucked up the pattern though.
Yeah.
They fucked up the
And
pattern,
one
man.
in caps as well, and they agreed. They even said,
In it, hella
they even
things,
said
bro.
so
Hella
many
things,
little-
bro.
With like they were supposed to have a little write up, yeah,
Yeah.
because we paid more. They didn't even give us
Bro, we
that
got the standard package and we paid the.
more from
What they just, what they said.
nothing.
Bro,
So
it's-
you email,
bro,
but when you
we-
email
it's
them,
not nothing.
it's like
It's
3 days and
We're
shit.
gonna get hold of them. Don't worry, innit? We've not got there yet. It's not nothing. It's not nothing.
Do you know what was techie about that? Yeah, what was techie is because they take like 3 days, working days.
Yeah.
So on weekends, if you do on a Friday, don't expect them to do like Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, that's how they are. So the fact that they fucked up and put it on Saturday, even if we say take it down, they won't see it till Monday, Tuesday. But that day that we actually wanted would have gone past anyway by then.
Oh, I see.
So they actually gave us no choice but to just play with the music that's there. Innit? So people, go to Spotify. Yeah.
Dstackz.
Yeah, but you know what it is, man. Just take the
Sure, man.
positives, man. Just see the natural. See like who's been watching, who's been. Car, bro, it was doing like alright, and then it's overtaking people like
Yeah,
slowly.
yeah.
Do you get it?
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's like,
video for Shambles.
yeah, fam, that's a bit old now, though. Man's leveled up.
The amount of people that show that song over the other song,
I've leveled up.
people are like, it's crazy.
I've leveled up still.
But yeah, man. That's that. This is what happens, innit? Part of the thing.
The
innit?
game, innit? The
It's
game
what it
is
is,
the game.
man. Man can't have no hard feelings. That. Like, what's the,
Is
what's
there a
the bad
link
about
here
Basel?
somewhere
Do you know
on
what I
the
mean?
bottom that people can follow it?
Huh?
The link on
I'm
the
gonna put the
screen.
link on the Spotify
And
below
subscribe.
there.
And like.
Obviously, subscribe
And
to the
comment.
podcast. We say to you every
Does
single
anyone actually
time.
comment on this shit? I
No,
want to
on
see some
comments.
comments. I want people to fucking. If you've got something to say,
Promote
tell
it.
us,
We
innit?
need to
I
promote the
want good
best
comments.
bits.
I want bad
Put
comments.
promo on Insta, the best bits. Do you
Yeah.
get it? That's what I need to do still.
Yeah. Tell us some shit.
Yeah.
Leave a comment.
Send us some questions, dilemmas, whatever. We'll try to
Ask
answer it. innit?
Derek some personal questions that he
Sure.
can answer.
Any
I'll answer.
confessions, if you've got any
If
confessions,
you got confessions,
send them in.
post my there's bare
Or if
confessions.
you've got any problems that you want us to deal with, you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
We'll be like,
we give you a solution.
exactly. Exactly.
We should do that. We should actually get people to give us propositions.
Yeah, 100%. And on that, obviously, you've been listening to 023Chats podcast. Yeah.
Catch you later, guys.